Okay, guys, we are gonna see which Smosh member knows me best. And I'm going to be asking them a bunch of questions, and they have to answer right or close to right, and they get a certain amount of points, and whoever gets the most points at the end wins my love forever. And a big old hug from me. You guys like that?
Well, you never hug anyone or touch anyone a lot.
Yeah,
so I'm excited for that.
So, okay, so I won't touch you for the rest of the year. How about that?
Oh my God,
Oh my God!
I gotta win!
What?
Gotta crush this.
Okay, guys, we have Tommy Bell,
Hey!
Angela Giordani,
Hey.
and Shane. Top of the morning to you.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a Jacksepticeye reference.
Work husband, best friend, gay husband.
Yeah.
Let me at him.
I met Amanda in your audition for Smosh.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
I read with Damien, and Ian shook my hand at the end of it.
Yeah.
He was like,
High praise.
well, goodbye.
That's the only physical contact you've had with Ian in the past few
Oh
years.
no, I kissed him on the lips at my first sketch.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, didn't ask permission, just went right in.
That's awesome.
What?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Wow.
Okay,
All right.
are we ready for the first question? I grab a snack from the Smosh kitchen between videos. What snack do I pick?
Oh,
This one's tricky,
shit.
but I know it.
I respect you, so I don't watch you all the time.
That should change.
Oh, God.
This changes.
I feel like, Angela, you've seen me.
Yes. Hold on.
To be fair, I haven't been grabbing a lot of snacks lately,
I was gonna
Right.
say.
That's what I was gonna say.
but I do grab a specific one if I'm going to.
I have never seen you eat these, but I think they fit your personality.
All right, Tommy, you go first.
You have grabbed this before, but I don't think this is the answer that you personally are looking for. Protein shake. Oh, I didn't do this.
I've seen you grab it.
That's really, really, really good. Angela?
Cheez-Its. I've seen you grab them. And if this isn't the right answer,
That's
then
the
you're
answer.
lying.
I wrote Cheez-Its and then I erased it.
Yeah.
And I switched it to Sun Chips and a sneaky glass of wine.
A sneaky glass of wine? Where
Come
is
on,
the
if
wine?
there was wine, you would grab it.
Bro,
And it was
you're
sneaky.
fired.
Sneak it.
Okay, guys, very fun. Can I say, protein shake is what I grab before I start any videos. So well done. Cheez-Its, I was obsessed, and then I was like, girl, you need to stop. So it's been about 6 months I haven't grabbed Cheez-Its.
6 months?
Yeah.
Now she's
Wake
switched to
up,
Sun
Angela.
Sun Chips, I've never eaten a single bag of
I've
Sun
never
Chips.
seen
Chips. You would love them.
And well, we won't talk about this on camera.
Is it nuts?
Cheese and nuts pack. It's the cheese and nuts pack, guys.
I thought about it.
I was
did
gonna
think-
write nuts.
I did think about it.
It's
Yeah.
the cheese and nuts pack, guys, and when I'm feeling a little crazy, it's the Oreos. Just a little crazy.
You're so crazy.
Wait,
And I was
so
getting my Oreos too.
I'm gonna give you 10 points because I do grab that almost every day in the morning.
Okay.
You're very sweet and a kind girl. I'm gonna
all
give
like
you
you.
3 points because I used to.
Yeah.
Good sir, I'm gonna give you 2 points because
Are you kidding?
If there was a wine, I would sneakily grab it.
You've never had a Sun Chip in your life.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
the
but I
wine
also
part got
included the
me.
wine.
So you
See?
All right.
Do not question my. Do not question.
So now we're
my-
seeing how she's playing the game. We can add in
Okay,
little
yeah,
things.
yeah.
All right, sure.
on her side.
I know what I'm gonna add. I don't
Yeah, I
even know
don't
the
mind.
question.
I don't mind adding in fun stuff.
Okay.
I'm a fun kind of gal, you know. Okay, guys, big thing. Ooh, I hope I know this. What is one thing on my bucket list? I've got a lot of things. Oh, what? It's my show. Okay, Shane, let's see yours first.
Well, this is a little unfair because I know about this. To meet Keith Morrison has got to be on there, or Tommy Lee Jones I put down there. Because one of those would be like,
Yeah. Okay.
come on.
Yeah.
Dateline is your favorite thing in the planet, so meeting Keith Morrison would
That's
be.
true. I have literally finished Dateline. And
Go to Europe with your husband. Because that's legit on your list.
that is on my list.
I don't like to talk about death with you. We keep it positive. So I took a swing, hopefully not a swing and a miss. You either definitely want to do this or you're extremely opposed to doing this. I put skydiving or bungee jumping, and you're down here going, I love wine.
Oh my
I was gonna write and get a glass of wine in Italy.
Well, okay. First of all, that is on my bucket list. Meet Keith Morrison. It's not the top, but it is there.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't die before that happens. This is definitely on my bucket list. Go to Europe with my husband. Definitely. I want to go to the Amalfi Coast, Croatia. Tommy, here's one thing. I don't know if I'll ever skydive or bungee jump in my life. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have a panic attack and faint before it happens.
Before you can pull the thing?
They're behind me like, all right, and you squeeze out and you're like,
I don't feel so good.
I'm literally so terrified of that.
Imagine passing out and waking up on the ground.
And the guy's like, hey, you didn't do so well.
That was crazy.
But bungee jumping, I'm afraid that I'm gonna go and all my bones are gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's kind of, don't you think?
Your skeleton just
It goes, like when you get a whole fish. Here's kind of at the top of my list. Scuba dive in the Galapagos.
Oh.
With my sister and my mom. Oh. I know that bums you
That
guys
was my
out.
second.
Does that bum you guys out?
That's good.
Yeah. It's a big one.
That's good.
You can't actually
Travel
stay on the island.
related. Travel related.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give 10 points to Shane. Wow. 12 points to Angela.
12.
And I have to give you 0 points.
Okay.
Just because it's a huge fear of mine.
Wow.
Yeah,
But
really
I
ripped
love that you
one.
went for it, you know? Next question. I have a Saturday to myself.
Okay.
And I decided to spend it rewatching my favorite comfort TV show. What show am I watching? Oh, I know it. And this might be a surprise. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, Angela.
Bridgerton, after picking up flowers at the store with a sneaky glass of wine.
Tommy.
Bridgerton and your cool old lady neighbor that makes dishes for you visits you as well.
That's not on the board.
But it's in my brain.
That's not on
Oh
the
my
board.
God. So many good people listen to me.
I've clearly not been involved in the Bridgerton conversations. I wrote something f***ed up. Because I feel like if you're like my comfort watch,
Yeah.
what murder thing can I watch?
Right.
Okay, you guys are incredible. I love you. Bridgerton season 2.
I was gonna specify season 2.
Definitely after flowers, definitely after with a sneaky glass of wine, and probably chatting with my neighbor about it, who probably would make fun of me about it. She'd be like, why are you watching that f***ed up shit?
Right.
Here's the thing. I do love f***ed up shit, but I don't think you guys would know, all the titles of it, which is Missing Dead or Alive,
I would.
Homicide in New York,
Shattered,
Dateline.
what is it, shattered glass?
Shattered glass.
Not shattered glass.
Sharp objects.
Sharp objects.
Object.
Oh.
Yep.
Shattered glass.
The Killing. I have seen The Killing
Yeah.
a lot.
That's I feel like your comfort. True Detective.
It is. Lately, it's this. So let's give 15 points to Angela and 16 points to Tommy for knowing about the neighbor thing, because that's just fun. And, well, let's give you 6 points.
Okay.
Because I probably would watch something f***ed up, which is my comfort. What unconventional animal do I wish I could have as a pet?
That's not something you gab about.
Right.
Yeah,
This is our first
This is
how
something
well do
deep.
we- Yeah.
I grew up with a ton of pets. I had a hamster named Twinkle, and I've had goldfish, I've had dogs. Are you ready?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Angela, you gotta write something.
Just gotta put some on the board here.
You gotta put something on the board there,
Already
bud.
got the pencil in your thing.
All right. Okay, Shane, let's see yours.
I made the gorilla answer. It's that thing that attacked you. Remember you in Two Truths, One Lie?
A tejon?
That thing.
No,
Oh,
I do not want that as a pet.
well. I thought-
Although they can be kind of cute. A tejon and quaddy in English.
Yeah.
But the grill is very funny.
Yeah.
Haha. Ange?
It's connected to here. A young male comedian.
Oh, God. I already have a couple of those.
I don't know.
That was fun. Tommy?
Unconventional.
Yes.
This is not many people have this. I put Clifford the giant dog, because you love dogs, and you're not scared of it, but then maybe in actuality a raccoon.
That's actually pretty f***ing cute. Okay, Clifford a giant dog is really, really fun. And that sounds like a blast. And I'm not scared.
No.
Raccoon, they're scary motherfuckers.
They are.
No.
They will beat the shit out of you.
They sleep and they kiss and they pet when
And they
they're pets.
steal your trash and they look at you and go, "Eh."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's cute.
Way worse than Tay.
That is kind of cute. A young male comedian, very funny. I love that. And I'd love to have them as a pet. Anybody?
I'm not young.
I'm not funny.
So true. None of you guys. Gorilla. No.
Come on, imagine a
This
gorilla.
is scary. This is actually scary.
I don't know what a tail. I've never seen one, so.
First of all, do you remember the story about the gorilla or the orangutan who ripped that woman's face off?
Yes.
Yes.
I think you're talking about the chimpanzee.
Yes.
Gorillas do not rip people's faces
What
off.
do they do then?
Gorillas
Gorillas are actually
do scientific
peaceful.
studies
No.
and do cool things,
What?
right? They
Just a gorilla with 2 beakers?
no, they like do studies and stuff.
Gorillas are awesome. They have sign language conversations with
Yeah,
Robin
that's what I'm saying.
Williams.
They're smart.
I'm a little afraid to have them as a pet.
Yeah, in a small space.
Yeah.
For sure.
Elephant.
What?
Okay, you're afraid of a gorilla, but you'll have a whole elephant.
Yes! Guys, I have a little elephant on my desk.
You do.
You do.
Yeah?
It's one of those blown glass little creatures.
Yes, and I grew up watching A Little Princess.
Oh.
And she was obsessed with elephants, and I've been obsessed with elephants ever since. And I would love to open up my windows and just have an elephant there.
You used to spend a lot of time at the groundlings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
My answer is closest region-wise.
No, mine is.
Mine's closest in size.
Okay.
Mine's closest in ego.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 1 point because it's fun, and I'm gonna give you 5 points because that's funny, and I'm gonna give you 7 points because it reminds me of the Martin Short movie that no one has ever seen in their entire life, and that's okay with me. Woo! Next question. What would I title my memoir?
What kind of question is that?
I'm actually answering this for real, and you guys aren't gonna know it.
Awesome.
Good luck. Just try to get as close as you can, man. And if it's creative and smart, I might give you some points. Tommy, show me first.
Okay, your book is called Hey Dumbass, a biography of a big old bitch. Written by ALC, forward by Martin Short.
Wow! I f***ing love that. And can the back just be a picture of Martin Short going,
Yeah, it's just Martin Short.
Sorry,
About the author.
and it's just, yeah, about the author? You never see my face?
Shit.
That's f***ing
And you
brilliant.
open the book and it goes, I'm Lester Holt. And you're like, oh,
It's not even
The
Martin
whole
Short.
the whole thing is written through Lester Holt. Okay, that's f***ing awesome. Shan, you're
Okay,
next.
mine's boring compared to that. Mine's not nearly as good at that. I wrote, what can't I do? Like, kind of like, what can't I do?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
good.
mine's boring too, but deep.
Okay.
Okay, Ange.
What the cards dealt me.
Oh, tarot. I like that. Also feels like I'm a magician. Yeah. And I also, that's fun. It's like I worked at the Magic Castle and I'm
This sounds
giving
like a
out
memoir.
my book.
What
the cards dealt me was a load of bullshit. What can't I do? Hey, dumbass, a biography of a big old bitch. Wow, great job, guys.
Thanks.
This is not gonna make any sense to you.
Okay.
But this is what it would be titled. The Wig Speaks. Because this was the first solo show that I had prepared, and then I named it something else. Keep It Together, Woman.
Yes, I was
This
thinking
is-
about Keep It Together.
This is where all my inspiration is. Shane, I'm going to give you 4 points.
Okay.
Okay.
A fart and 4 points.
Snuck a little
Fart
toot
and
in there.
4 points.
Angela, I'm gonna give you
5 points.
2 points.
Whoa!
Oh.
It just feels very magician to me. It feels like I'm a magician and I'm just like, what the God? It feels like I have a long cape and a bird is flocking in the back and I go, what the gods tell me. But
I can't believe it.
I love
That's
it.
a book that you somehow only can find a used copy of.
This is a memoir title.
Tommy, I'm going to give this an 8
Yeah.
because it feels really, really strong.
Thank you.
And I love Martin Short.
It's okay.
Shane, it's all right.
I'm all right.
I'm in the lead.
We know.
What is one super specific museum that is made up that I would visit?
I actually know this is a real museum.
What would it be?
I did real.
I did real.
I did made up.
Okay.
Give me 10 points.
Give me 10. Give me 10.
Give me 10.
Give me 10.
Points. All right, Ange, you go first.
This one exists in LA, the Titanic Museum.
That's wrong coast.
But it exists in LA.
Damn it.
So stupid.
I have been
You
to
have
the
to swim
Titanic
so
Museum,
far
but
to
in
even be close to
Dublin.
that record.
Dublin.
Dublin. That's f***ing sick, and I actually really want to go. Tommy.
This also exists in LA and is a real museum. The Museum of Death. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
It's got like graphic serial killer stuff. I know you like true crime. It's like the true crime mecca, but it's like maybe a little too much.
It's pretty.
I must go.
I've heard about it and I have no desire to go.
Yeah,
Oh, I would love to go.
It sounds
not a lot of
intense.
true crime. It's like gross.
Both of these, you guys know me pretty well. Shane?
So I wrote the museum of really weird people you see in the lobby of random places.
Oh my God.
feel
Wait,
like-
that's amazing.
I feel like that would be just like, just random weird people in random places.
That's good.
That is actually,
That's
you
really
guys,
good.
this is actually amazing. These are all 3 things that I would love. Okay, guys, this is a made up one. Famous crime scene photos and paraphernalia, and it's called Do Not Cross.
Yeah, but that's literally the Museum of Death.
I know.
But the Museum of Death doesn't have. It's like bodies, like
Right. It's
not,
like intense.
Oh, see, I like crime scene
not-
photos and
This is like the closest I could come to.
No, very good. I'm gonna give Tommy 20 points.
Yes!
I'm going to give Angela 20 points because I'm obsessed with the Titanic. And I'm gonna give Shane 21 points. Because actually, at the end of the day, I'd rather that than,
This is
well,
good
no, I'd rather, well, I don't know. I wanna go to both.
This is a good answer.
This is a very good
That is
answer.
a very good answer.
So well done. Ooh. This is good and also hard for me to decide. What is my go-to karaoke song?
Oh, well, it's obviously I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. We hear you sing it all the time.
You know, Angela, if you don't win, we're still gonna be really good friends.
Isn't that reassuring?
I'm just gonna take it too personally.
Angela?
This happened to me during Chances. I think this show, it affects me. I don't get competitive about like f***ing board games. About loving my friends and listening to them, I get competitive.
These are hard questions. These are kind of out there questions. I mean, but if you don't know my go-to karaoke song, though, you're f***ing dead. All right, Shane, show it.
Okay, so I know I have Celine Dion on my shirt, but I wrote If You Believe in Love After Love by Cher. I feel like that's gotta be one that you've done plenty of times.
Many. One of my favorites.
I went My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion.
Oh, God. I've done that a lot, but that one hurts my
That's
voice.
hard.
That's a hard one. Tommy?
In an attempt to get some points, I went very broad and didn't put a specific. I just put classic rock song.
Oh, God.
Boring.
That's
You can't
cheating.
take a genre.
Stinky.
That's stinky and
I made
that's
it
cheating.
stinky.
You did a little
I made it
poopy.
too.
Definitely a song.
You did a little toots.
I did a stink.
And now
with
it
a verse and a
stinks in
chorus.
here.
Stinky.
Okay, guys, you guys are very, very, very close. It's all coming back to me now as one of my favorites. I sing Cher probably every single time. Classic rock song, I have sung Journey.
There you go.
And there we go. But my classic that I love doing is Proud Mary.
Yeah.
That's so.
I've literally heard you do
I've
that.
heard you sing that. How did?
Since I have actually done that a bunch, I'm gonna give you 10 points. Angela, since Celine Dion is one of my favorite go-tos, but I don't do that song that much, I'm gonna give you 5 points. And Tommy, I'm gonna give you 1 for just being a fart face.
I know it's up there.
I'm gonna
and
give
I'm
you
not
1 point
look.
because I've done it. You know what I won't do though?
What?
I won't do a Bon Jovi song. You'll never catching me sing a Bon Jovi song.
Wow.
Nope.
What do you got against Bon Jovi?
I think those songs drive me f***ing crazy. Yeah. I get hired as a security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Who do I call at Smosh when shit hits the fan? Oh, this is hard, actually.
That's the answer.
I think this is the
Yeah,
answer. That's the
you're
problem
right.
is I think this is
That's the real answer.
Yeah,
This
that
is
is the
the
real answer.
cheap answer.
So, who would I call? Tommy.
Court, because they know the lore.
Oh, they really know the lore. Ange?
Courtney, because they walked you through every bit of it recently.
So I originally had Alex Tron, our producer over on Games, who helped us out with a lot of stuff. But the answer that I know 100% to be true is not me. I know you're not calling me.
And that is correct.
What are you doing?
I have to.
What are you doing?
Now it's Chica.
What are you?
That is correct. Oh, this was tough. I wrote Angela or Court because Angela is usually the person I call in general when shit hits the fan. but Court knows all the lore. And then I said maybe Shane, and then I decided, but he might run. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey.
So pretty much Courtney, but also because Courtney literally knows all the lore and walked me through all of the VR.
Courtney's who you call. So she's on the phone, she's not
Courtney's
there.
who I call. But to get through shit, probably Angela.
That's actually a really good answer.
And not you, Shane, and I love you, but you might run. You might go, this. I'm gonna give 10 points for all of you guys because, yeah, you're all correct.
Great.
Not me.
Not me. You're not calling me.
If I could box anyone in the world, who would I choose to box?
Oh my God.
Who would I choose to box?
Nailed it. I win this round. Sorry, guys.
Wait, I don't even know my own answer.
Well, I do. I know your answer.
I do have a spelling question, but I won't.
I think you're fine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, that's a good answer.
I'm gonna write another option
That's
too.
a great option.
That's a really good
That's a
answer.
great answer.
Wait, I don't even have my own answer, guys.
but
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's this one.
It's this one.
this answer.
It's this one.
Okay. Tommy.
Of course you would be boxing Shadow Amanda, the evil version of you.
I f***ing love that. That's way better than anything I wrote. I love that.
But you know what is better than what you wrote? Angela?
Actually, can I answer? Because Angela's,
Oh, yeah,
Angela's gonna win.
yeah.
Because I wrote my inner demons. So I basically
similar.
wrote basically the same thing.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I
so-
love that. I'm laughing because what I wrote is just so stupid.
But now Angela's going
That's
to.
great.
Angela's going to beat us.
Take
both.
it away, baby.
Ding, 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 ding. Vanessa Lachey.
Yes! Oh
Right?
my God!
And you do it fresh after a Love is Blind reunion.
Okay.
They'd be like, the Love is Blind reunion is ending, and now we're going to go to the boxing
never
match.
seen Amanda hate things.
Dude.
Gonna have
Like,
a baby.
you can't even
is
get
fine.
through anything. She goes, oh, I hate her. And you're like, oh, who? It's not the camera's not even on Vanessa.
Cannot.
Vanessa Lachey. I
Because
hate
she's
her.
literally just sitting there. She goes, "We'd love to hear your take," and then she's like,
She's really
and
not
she's
that
gripping.
bad.
She's
You-
gripping Nick's hand. No, she is that bad. And then
you
she's
act
going like,
she's. She doesn't do that.
she's awful. I hate her. Okay. So my answer was Angela's answer. Or Javier Bardem, because who knows? There might be sex after.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Those were all really good. Let's do 5 points for Shane, 5 points for Tommy, 20 points for Angela.
Whoa!
Vanessa
Yeah.
Lachey.
That, I mean, you knew more
Respect.
than she.
Respect. No, that was such a good answer.
Yeah, mine was Javier Bardem.
I felt so confident, and then I saw yours, and I was like,
Never
Those were
seen
really
you
good,
hate
though.
someone.
I really don't, but her,
Amanda doesn't hate anyone.
Truly, but
It takes a lot.
I can't watch her. If I was given $1,000 to use however I want, what would I buy?
Easy.
Tommy, you're first.
All your rental outfits.
Oh,
Exposed.
Whoa, exposed.
and
Lip gloss.
oh, what?
You love gloss.
I do, but $1,000.
$1,000.
A lot of it. We haven't talked
big,
about
big
it.
tube.
We haven't talked enough about your lip gloss obsession.
We haven't talked about it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well,
She's spiraling. She's spiraling. Shane.
I wrote a couple answers. I think a trip, wine, food, flowers.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, you said traveling, flowers, and wine. All things we've already talked about.
Oh boy, she's sick. A ticket to Europe.
Wow.
So you are correct. I would buy wine. I would buy food. And I would buy.
On your bucket list. With H.
Yeah.
You don't know her.
She's really Don't say that to her. She's gonna.
How do you feel about lip gloss?
I love lip gloss.
Buy so much of it.
I love, but I think
For your
$1,000.
birthday, I wanted to get you a bouquet of lip gloss, and I couldn't afford it. Because lip gloss is expensive.
That's very sweet. I do love lip gloss. Tower 28.
Like how we both put them.
And all your rental outfits. Facts.
Facts.
I'm gonna have.
I
the
erased.
I don't even know what you said. Like I
a trip.
literally- no, I'm
A
just
trip was
kidding.
number one.
I'm gonna give Shane 20 points.
Wow.
I'm gonna give Angela 8 points. And I am going to give Tommy 11 points.
Nice.
But I do love all those things.
3 more points than lip gloss?
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
This is legit. What was my most recent Amazon purchase?
can I think about it?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to channel.
I'll give you guys a hint. I use it every day.
Oh my God, there's so many things.
And I do not Amazon wine, so don't even go there.
We talk about things and products all the time.
I think I bullseyed.
Really?
I think I'm gonna have 2 bullseyes in a row.
Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know if you know this.
I think I do.
About me.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
Okay.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
All right, I'd like to see Shane's first.
Argan oil.
That's the answer.
That's
It's not the answer, but
What?
it wasn't the last thing I ordered.
shit.
But I order it all the time, but I ordered a big pack, so I haven't needed to order it in a while, but I do wear it every day in my
You
hair.
didn't know she ordered a big pack before? She
Very good
supersized
though.
it.
Very good. Angela,
Rose water / moisturizer.
Tommy.
Dang it!
Wrong.
I put sunscreen, like moisturizer.
Ooh,
sunscreen.
that's very good. Rose oil.
God dang it!
Rose oil.
You
Rose
didn't know she
water.
got the supersize
I had the
me?
wrong kind of oil.
Guys,
Damn.
rose oil and argan oil. And sunscreen, I have sunscreen already. So I haven't
Congratulations.
ordered it.
Didn't you know she already had it?
I had sunscreen, so I haven't ordered it in a while. Angela gets 20 points.
Wow.
Shane gets 10 points. Tommy gets 3 points.
Yay!
Good job, guys. That's pretty good. I love to be oiled up. Guys, this is the last question of the year that I'll ever ask you guys ever again. If I had the funds to open a business of my choosing, what kind of business would it be?
That's kind
Oh, this is fun. God, all my answers are so menopausy. Angela, you go first.
The cards I was dealt.
The cards I was dealt.
A story of menopause and magic. I wrote flower shop, not to be redundant, but I have heard you be like, I would love to own a flower shop.
Tommy?
I know you love them, so I put wig store. I initially had a question mark. I chose not to put that there anymore.
Oh, there's something there. It's a dark spot. A very dark spot.
Yeah, I was thinking like flower shop or wine shop. I also thought a theater, to open a theater
Aw.
for people to perform.
Wow, that's actually I would love nothing more to open a theater.
Well, okay.
But that's not the answer. No, hey, no.
Well, all right.
No,
I do believe it's settled then.
I believe cut.
Okay, a flower shop by the sea, and then at night you serve
Cheese and wine.
boards and wine.
Wow.
It's very menopausy of me, huh?
So you just never close.
Never.
Nope.
Remember when you did that shit and you wrote theater?
Hey, Angela, remember I said I wasn't scared of you? I'm very scared of you. Angela gets 20 points. You get 12.
Okay.
Tommy, you get 10.
Okay.
Great job, guys. Now we're gonna see who wins and who wins the prize of me not touching them for 1 whole year. All right. Drum roll, please.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I got to know you guys too.
I know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
How stupid you are.
Okay, in 3rd place, Tommy.
I know.
But I love you and you know me very, very well, and it was very close.
I'm just happy to be at the table, Amanda.
Oh, well, you're always welcome, honey. And 2nd place, Shane. Well done, Shane.
Thank you.
Well done. And 1st place, my sleepover best friend, Angela. Angela, you win.
You win,
You
Art.
win. So are you happy?
No.
Oh,
No kidding.
God.
I'm really happy. No, I'm sorry. I got too competitive.
You did not
You
get
did not.
competitive.
Okay.
So Angela, that means that we can't touch for a whole year.
Awesome. Thank God. I can finally rest.
Thought you were Guys, that was What Would Amanda Do? And we got to see who really knew me. And I feel like most of you guys really, really know me that well. But Angela just knows me the most.
The 3 of us together could create another Amanda.
Yeah. And if all of us on each other's shoulders would be as tall.
What? I just back him and he goes through there. And then I go, thanks for watching. Guys, let us know who you want to see next on the show and who really knows that person. And put it in the comments. And let us know if you want Angela to scare anybody at any time.
I'll protect anyone. Bye.
Bye.
Can we get this on camera just for me?
Are you gonna do the whole thing? Tommy.
Thank you.
That's insane.